Hey guys, so today I was thinking about how up and down emotions can be sometimes from day to day and hour to hour. Um, sometimes it's that we're triggered by stuff, but other times it's just, maybe the moon or lack of sleep or whatever. So I had one of those weeks that was like, last week was so up and high. I had my birthday and I had my daughter's birthday, and we had all this fun stuff we did, and it was awesome. And I was like at a level 9.5 or 10 or 11, for 5, 6 days straight. And then after that, I came home, and the 3 days after was just, I was like, man, before I was living consciously and like aware of my feelings and, and the contributing factors to my moods and those ups and downs of emotions, I would have thought, oh my God, am I depressed or what's wrong? I would have, the way I was feeling for a couple of days would have been concerning back in the old days. But this time, now I know I'm in the habit of when I feel that way, I'm just like, here it is. This is me feeling a little low or a little down or stressed or whatever I was feeling. And what I try to do in those moments is just observe myself and not judge it, but just kind of name what is happening. And I tell my clients that it's like a little you right here, and you're just watching yourself and you're just saying, oh, look at me. I'm feeling really stressed about money, or I'm feeling really stressed about that situation at school, or that conversation that I had, or whatever. Or sometimes it's just like this, man, I really feel like there's like a cloud over my head. I don't know what it is today. I mean, I feel like I slept fine and I've been eating well or whatever. I just feel kind of blue. There's me feeling blue. And then I'll usually remind myself, because this is like the reparenting part of the whole process, I just remind myself, feelings are temporary. This will pass. This isn't who I am. This is not the way my life is all the time. This is just today. It's just right now in this moment. And that's okay. I'm going to make a cup of tea. I'm going to be kind and compassionate to myself and wait for it to pass. And sometimes I journal and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just do some yoga, watch some TV. I try to lean into self-care when I'm feeling that way, even though most of the time I'm like, I do not want to do my rituals. A lot of times I don't. Sometimes a bath sounds good or whatever, but a lot of times I don't, because I just feel so blah. I don't want to do anything. But if I do just one self-care ritual, then it just like boosts my confidence in myself, or my attachment to myself, and that bond, that trust. Like, even when I feel bad, I can take care of myself. So anyways, I was just thinking about that today, and how I don't think we talk a lot in our culture about those types of feelings, and how they're not to be shamed. They're just feelings, and they aren't who we are. They're not bad. They don't need to be fixed. They're not negative. It's just part of the human experience. And that's how I talk to my kids. I try to. It's difficult, because when kids feel a certain way, that's their reality. That's their truth. And so they don't have the development yet in their brains to differentiate who they are from how they feel in that moment. But doesn't stop me from pointing it out constantly and reminding them who they are, just like I do with myself. I'm like, this isn't who you are. You are loved. You have a circle of people around you. You're a good friend. You are a good mother. All the things, even though I'm feeling like so blah and like, what am I doing with my life? And am I on the right path? And you doubt everything when you're feeling that way. So it's just normal. And I just wanted to share that with you guys today, because we need to talk about it more. We need to talk about how normal it is to have all the feelings, like full circle. And there's no shame in that. I say it all the time to my clients. There's no shame there. There's no shame when you're feeling angry or regretful or any of the quote unquote negative feelings that we have grown up thinking that's bad. I shouldn't feel that way. I should try to get out of this feeling quickly. That is just bypassing the feeling, and then that's what causes it to chase us and causes the chronic issues, whether that's anxiety. Usually it's anxiety, but that can go into your sleep and insomnia and the self-esteem and the way you view yourself, and then it turns into all kinds of beliefs and stuff. So it's really important to just be able to neutrally and without bias observe yourself when you're feeling that way, and just kind of create a space for that. It's okay. It's okay. As long as it's clean, which means you're not hurting yourself, others, or property, or damaging property. Those are my rules for my kids. I'm like, you can feel whatever you want as long as it's clean. And those are the three standards to keep it clean. So I hope that encourages someone tonight. I know we all need to hear it. I'm reminding myself too. So thank you for giving me your time and listening. We'll talk next time.